MCP issues detected. Run/MCP list for status. I will activate the using superpowers and brainstorming skills to ensure this script aligns with BizPilot's authoritative tone and maximizes retention. I will read the channel profile to ensure the script's tone and style align with BizPilot's established identity. I will examine the existing script file to understand the preferred structure and style for BizPilot's content. Step 4, Full YouTube Script Episode 2. Channel, BizPilot. Topic, Fix your messy receipts. Automatically build a zero-touch bookkeeping system. Runtime, 8 minutes 300 words. Every time you lose a receipt, you are writing a check to the government. Every crumpled piece of paper in your glove box, every buried invoice in your inbox, and every ill deal with this later expense is a direct hit to your bottom line. Most small business owners are losing between $3,000 and $5,000 a year simply because their bookkeeping is a mess. It's not just disorganized, it's a massive, invisible tax on your growth. But what if I told you that the era of manual data entry is dead? That you could build a system today that captures, extracts, categorizes, and syncs every single business expense without you ever touching a spreadsheet again? Welcome back to BizPilot. We specialize in tactical AI workflows that turn chaotic small businesses into precision-engineered machines. Today, we are solving the most universal headache in entrepreneurship: receipt management. For decades, the solution was to hire an expensive bookkeeper or spend your Sunday nights squinting at thermal paper. No more. We are entering the age of the autonomous back office. In this video, I'm going to show you how to leverage AI vision and automation to fix your messy receipts forever. We'll break down the 3-step zero-touch framework, the specific AI tools that outperform human assistants, and how to ensure you never miss a tax deduction again. If you're tired of being a data entry clerk in your own company, it's time to take the controls. Let's talk about the friction cost of manual bookkeeping. Most entrepreneurs think the cost of a messy receipt pile is just the time it takes to scan them. They're wrong. The real cost is the cognitive load. When you know you have a month's worth of expenses to track, it sits in the back of your mind like a browser tab that won't close. It drains your energy. It makes you dread the end of the month. And then there's the accuracy problem. Human data entry has an average error rate of about 1% to 3%. In a business doing $500,000 in revenue, those tiny typos in your expense reports can lead to red flags during an audit or thousands in missed write-offs. We've been conditioned to believe that doing it yourself is the cheapest option. In reality, manual bookkeeping is the most expensive way to run a business. You are taking your $200 an hour brain and using it for $15 an hour work. The shift we're making today is from reactive recording to proactive capture. Instead of waiting for tax season to dig through your trash, we are building a digital intake engine. This engine uses OCR optical character recognition powered by large language models like GPT-4o. Unlike old-school scanners that just turn paper into a PDF, AI vision actually understands the receipt. It knows the difference between a business meal and office supplies based on the vendor name and the items listed. It doesn't just see text, it sees context. That is the average amount of time a small business owner spends on manual admin and bookkeeping every single year. That's 2 full work weeks spent staring at paper. Imagine what you could do with 2 extra weeks. You could launch a new product, close 5 more deals, or actually take a vacation where you don't check your email. If you are still typing numbers into Excel, you aren't a business owner, you're an unpaid intern for the IRS. So, how do we build the zero-touch system? It comes down to 3 pillars: universal capture, AI extraction, and ledger sync. Pillar 1, universal capture. You need to eliminate the gap between the transaction and the record. For physical receipts, this means a one-tap mobile workflow. The moment the waiter hands you the bill, you snap a photo. For digital receipts, you set up an auto-forward rule in your email. Every invoice from Amazon, Zoom, or your local utility provider should bypass your eyes and go straight to your automation hub. If you have to think about where a receipt goes, the system is broken. Pillar 2, AI extraction. This is where the magic happens. We use tools like Zapier or Make.com to send those images to an AI model. But we don't just ask it to read the text. We give it a specific prompt: extract the vendor, date, total amount, and tax. Then, based on my chart of accounts, categorize this expense. Because the AI understands your business, it knows that a charge from AWS goes to software subscriptions, while a charge from Shell goes to travel and fuel. This eliminates the categorization fatigue that kills most bookkeeping habits. Pillar 3, Ledger Sync. The final step is pushing that verified data into your accounting software, whether that's QuickBooks, Xero, or even a specialized Google Sheet. Because the AI has already formatted the data perfectly, it slides into your ledger with zero friction. You aren't doing bookkeeping anymore, you are simply reviewing the flight logs. You spend 5 minutes a week glancing at a dashboard to confirm everything is in its right place. Which side of this screen represents your brain right now? Most people think growth is about more sales, more employees, more noise. But true scale is about less. Less friction. Less manual labor. Less mess. Every automation you build is a brick in the foundation of a business that can run without you. If your business depends on you manually tracking $20 lunches, you haven't built a company, you've built a cage. The advanced level of this workflow is what I call the shadow bookkeeper. This is where we move beyond just reading receipts and into financial intelligence. Once your AI is processing all your expenses, you can start asking it questions. You can build a custom GPT or a simple automation script that monitors your spending in real time. Instead of waiting for a P&L statement at the end of the quarter, you can ask your AI agent, how much did we spend on software in the last 30 days compared to our average, or find all subscriptions that have increased in price this year. This is the transition from administrative bookkeeping to a strategic finance. When your receipts are automated, your data becomes alive. You can spot subscription creep, those $20 a month tools you forgot to cancel before they drain thousands from your account. You can see your burn rate in real time. But the real unfair advantage? Tax season. When your competitors are frantically calling their accountants and paying $500 an hour cleanup fees, you simply export a perfectly categorized CSV and send it off in 10 seconds. You aren't just saving time, you are buying peace of mind. You are ensuring that when the auditor knocks, you have a digital paper trail that is bulletproof, timestamped, and perfectly organized. The world is moving to real-time compliance. Governments around the world are already testing systems where tax is reported at the moment of the transaction. The shoebox era isn't just inefficient, it's becoming illegal. If you don't digitize your financial workflows now, you won't just be slow, you'll be incompatible with the modern economy. You can adapt now and thrive, or wait until the mandate hits and scramble to survive. The choice is yours, pilot. Fixing your messy receipts isn't about being neat. It's about capital efficiency. It's about making sure that every dollar that enters your business is tracked, optimized, and protected. By building a zero-touch bookkeeping system, you stop being a servant to your paperwork and start being the architect of your wealth. At BizPilot, our goal is simple. We want to automate your back office so you can focus on your front line. The tools are here. The AI vision models are cheaper than a cup of coffee. There is no longer any excuse for a messy desk or a lost deduction. If you're ready to stop the shoebox tax and start building a business that runs on autopilot, hit that subscribe button right now. Every week, we break down the exact AI workflows you need to reclaim your time and scale your profit. If you want our zero-touch receipt blueprint, which includes the exact Zapier prompts and tool stack we discussed today, comment the word receipt below. It'll make sure our team gets it to you. This is BizPilot, and it's time to clear the deck for takeoff. I'll see you in the cockpit.